Okay, today we are going to be working in order to reinforce the learned topics that we work this week. So we are going to have some activities that we are going to be doing in these 3 hours. You know, we have 3 hours today. Sophie, please close your camera. Turn up. Turn off your camera, please. Thank you. Now, I am going to show you my screen and we are going to be in the forum. So, here are the instructions of the things that we are going to be doing. Pipe, can you please help me reading the instructions of today? Pipe? Okay, he's not here, right? Jose, can you please help me?
¿A qué le dijiste, profe? Es que estoy escuchando cortado.
I said first to Pipe, but Pipe didn't answer, so now I am asking to Jose to read. Jose.
Señora.
Jose, can you please help me reading the instructions of today's class?
Ok. Uy, es que está súper chiquito. Dear students, today we'll be closing our lesson related to hopes and dreams. In order to it, we'll be working with some interesting activities that will
Help us.
us to reinforce the learned topics and to have fun at the same time.
Thank you. So that's what we are going to be doing. In the first hour, we are going to be like having a speaking time. So this is going to be entirely speaking. Yeah? We are going to be solving these two questions. Do you think that famous people are really living their dream? And then we are going to be answering, did you ever want to be famous and why? So you are going to think in these answers because that's what we are going to do in the first hour. I am going to explain the things that we are going to do in the second and in the third hour in the next class, okay? So, here in the speaking time, we are going to do it one by one. So each one of you has to answer these two questions that we have here. So please be ready. Do you think that famous people are really living their dream and speaking time? Also, did you ever want to be famous and why? Questions about the activity that we are going to be doing in this first hour of class? No questions? So, I am going to ask you or to answer this in the order that I have here. So don't forget that is speaking, and the only person who can write the answers is Sarita because she doesn't have the microphone, you know? So let's begin with Luna. Luna, are you there?
Yes.
So, baby, tell me, do you think that famous people are really living their dream?
Someone's.
Why? Explain it to me, please.
Because, for example, for me, there are famous that, for example, singers are people that never is singing good, but they have albums and record songs because they have autotune. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you can say there are people, and it's true that they only have to do forget money, not because they want it of is they sing good or they have talent. But there are other people that is very common, like people that, for example, I know that Fifth Harmony and One Direction being from American Idol, and I think that those are people that really wanted to sing and record albums, and I think that they are living their dreams.
Okay, and what about the second question? Did you ever want to be famous and why?
No,
Why not?
because people start to being obsessed with you, and that can be stressing.
Okay, it can be a really stressful life. You are right.
Yes, and I
Thank
don't want
you.
it.
Thank you, Lu. Let's continue with Pipe. Pipe, are you there?
Yes.
So, baby, tell me, do you think that famous people are really living their dream?
I think that yes, because dear people dream. How do you say desde?
Since?
Science, science, childrens with this moment, or I explain good.
So you are saying that they are living, or they wanted to be famous since they were child?
Yes.
Okay, and what else? For example, if you see a really famous one, let's imagine. Do you remember Michael Jackson, right?
Yes.
So do you think that he was living his dream? He was super famous. He had a lot of money. He was an excellent artist.
Sure.
Do you think that he was living his dream?
Do you see the life of Michael Jackson in Instagram?
No.
It's in the news.
Oh, I am going to check it, but please let Pipe finish with the intervention and then you can do it. Pipe, tell me.
What? I don't.
For example, in the case of Michael Jackson, do you think that he was living his dream?
I think that yes, because he before that did he have he had many money.
Okay. And Pipe, did you ever want to be famous?
No,
Why not?
because it's like how do you say estresante?
Stressful.
It's very stressful for me.
Why?
Why I have to like entertain many people in the world, and I don't like this type of life.
Okay, thank you, Pipe. Let's continue with Alejo.
I think that some of the famous people are living their dreams, because some of them are doing like what they want, like sing or any kind of art, like acting. But some of them they are famous, but doing what they wanted to do, but doing what the industry told them to do. You understand?
Like puppets?
Some artist that does what some trashy songs for the trashy people.
So you are trying to say
And
that
that's it.
sometimes they are like puppets, right?
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Okay, and
And
Alejo, did you ever want to be famous?
I I want to be famous, but not like um super famous, not like Billie Eilish famous, and not that kind of fame. Like I want to be famous for what I write, or what I cause in the people. Um, and lately I've been wanting to become like a YouTuber or something, but it's just a silly thought.
Okay, there's nothing silly. This is just an etap, like a stage of your life.
It's silly.
Okay, thank you, darling. Let's continue with David. Baby, tell me, do you think that
Eh,
famous people are really living their dream?
I think that some of them, like some singers and like that, are I enjoy it, but others are they can't have the fame because he he are expressed they are expressed and leave the fame. Um, and I think that others don't like the fame because the fame comes to him in a form that they didn't expect, like a meme or things like that.
Okay,
And
baby. And did you ever want to be famous? Why?
mm, mm, I prefer being a normal people, but if 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 me toca, but I don't me quedaría, no me quedaría.
Okay, you won't be accomplished about it. Why not? I mean, for example, if you have the chance to be a famous person, what kind of famous person would you like to be? Would you like to be the one that you wrote in your dreams, like a famous rapper, or what kind of famous would you like to be?
I, but teacher, that is how
No, no,
can
it's
I
an
see
example. I am just taking the
ya
example. Or
considerar.
tell me what kind of famous would you like to be? For example, if you have the chance to do it, what would you do?
I don't know, like Drake. I don't know.
Okay, baby, thank you very much. Let's continue with Harold. Harold, tell me, do you think that famous people are really living their dreams?
Um, someone's
Why? Explain it to
um,
me.
like someone's want to be famous after, but some people like the people of the memes, como se diga, is suddenly like de repente.
Like suddenly?
Mm-hmm. Is suddenly, I say.
And what happened with those kind of people? What do you think?
¿Puedes repetirlo?
What happened with those kind of people that are famous like from one day to another? Do you think that they are living their dreams? That they wanted to
Mm,
do it?
I think that is not bad for him, but the pressure are so big.
Okay, and what about you? Did you ever want to be famous?
Um, yes, but not some famous. Um, not, ¿cómo se dice? No tanto.
Not that much.
Not that much.
Okay, why? Tell me why.
Me like to express that um, a way of living, like my way of living, like entertainment and play and these things.
Okay, darling, thank you very much. Let's continue with Jose. Jose, are you there? Do you have your microphone? Okay, I guess that Jose is still having troubles with the microphone. So you are going to do exactly the same that Sarita did. Please write the answer of these questions in a good way, in a long way, please, in the chat. Yeah? Let's go with Lucas. Lucas, what about you? Do you think that famous people are really living their dream? Yes, Jose, please write. And Lucas, tell me.
Um, I think that some people, yes, because in the case of actors or singers, they do that job because they want to triumph. You never want to be a actor fracasado, no sé cómo se dice.
Okay.
But also in the case of people like uh, some influencers or things like that. Uh, I think that they never want to be famous. They just do things on internet and they never imagine be famous.
Okay. And what about you? Did you ever want to be famous?
No,
Why not?
because it things it doesn't let me do things, normal things. So if I am famous, I can't go to buy something or get out and watch a movie. I don't know.
Okay, darling, thank you so much. Let's go with Pablo. Pablo, tell me, do you think that famous people are really living their dream?
Um, I think it depends on the famous. The with I think it depends on the famous, but I think that it depend depend the of famous.
So it depends of the famous person. Why? Why does it depend? So how can you give me an example of your idea?
Um, um because I don't know. Because there are famous who suffer.
Okay, yeah, there are
So
famous people who are suffering. And what about you, Pablo? Did you ever want to be famous and why?
I think it no. I think it mm, I don't know. No,
Okay, no,
Be-
you don't want to be famous? Why? Why you don't like it? I mean, you could have money and a lot of things that you would like to.
because I mm, I I conform like this.
So you are happy like you are right now.
Yes,
Thank you, Pablo. Let's go with Sara Camacho. Princess, tell me, do you think that famous people are really living their dream?
Mm, okay, so I think those people living in a dream because they in any moment of her life they wanted to be very famous. Example, the actors and the singers in it. But I also think they have a life very stress.
Okay, Princess, and what about you? What can you tell me? Did you ever want to be famous and why?
No, because it's a life very stress. No, I don't like it.
Okay, and you never imagined that not even like a makeup influencer or something?
No.
Okay, thank you. Let's go with Sophie Perico. Go ahead, tell me. Do you think that famous people are really living their dream?
Yes, because we have the famous, we have the career of the younger, and it's very strong for to the exit, but it's at the control this because we have the crazy and to the stress. We have to actually the people we on the control the situation and this have to be before to the older life.
Okay, and what can you tell me about yourself? Did you ever want to be famous and why?
And yes and no. And because we are the famous, yes, I like, but we are my different job and not to the singer and to the actor. This and that, I don't like it. We have the I don't know to the very many to the famous. I don't know still the drawing and some to the project very important and these are the something and we have to be alive to the famous to be of the job to the productions movies and yes.
Okay, so you want to be famous, but not the famous that is facing the screen, right?
See, we have to the famous, but we have the continue to the life normal and not to the interesting of the rumors on the thing that took people to use.
Okay, thank you, Princess. Let's go with Sophie Marin. Tell me, baby, do you think that famous people are really living their dream?
I don't know. Well, I think that some famous, well, of course, like singers, actors, they want to be recognized by their works, and of course, I think that they like it. But I don't know if some people, okay, some famous, when they get all the things that be famous has, I don't know how to say that, like the presión social,
The social
I don't know how to
pressure.
say, the social pressure, they just don't like it, but if they want to be singers or actors, of course they want to be recognized by the people. So could be.
Okay, and what about you? Did you ever want to be famous and why?
I don't know. I think that I really don't want to be famous because I can have like a normal life. I can go outside to do the things that the normal people do because I always I can have like privacy because all the people want to know what I am doing, and I think that I don't like that. But I don't think so.
Okay, okay, guys, let's go with Ana Torres, Princess. Tell me, please, do you think that famous people are really living their dream? Ana Torres, are you there? Baby, you have to try. You have to try because this is speaking and this is an important grade, so try to do it. ¿Crees que las personas famosas realmente están viviendo su sueño? Y la segunda es, ¿alguna vez quisiste ser famosa y por qué? So please think in your answer. I am going to give you maybe 3 more minutes to do it and then you have to answer, okay, Anna? It is mandatory, baby. While you are thinking, for the rest of you, I want to ask you something. Have you ever noticed that? Do you remember Amy Winehouse? Do you remember her?
The class for 27.
Yeah, she was part of that group, 27's group. So, do you remember how did she die?
Drugs.
She killed her.
So basically, yeah, she killed herself. She was really bad, but she was super famous. I mean, she had like an excellent voice. She had an excellent career. She had a lot of fans. In the case of that girl, or for example, have you ever watched this series that is called Glee? Some of you?
Yes.
What happened, for example, with Carrie Mountain, Alejo? Do you know what
I don't
happened?
know. I don't.
So Carrie Mountain
No, I
was
suppose.
like Finn. Do you remember Finn, right? In the series.
Mm-hmm.
So he was found in a huddle dead because of drugs. And it was really sad because he was about to marry with his girlfriend and well many things. So cases like Amy, like Corey, cases like the case of we what is the name of the one who was super funny? I forgot his name. The one who plays in El Hombre Bicentenario and Patch Adams. What is the name? Robbie Williams? Do you know who is he? Robbie
Sí,
Williams?
sí, sí, Robbie
Yeah.
Williams.
So what happened with that guy? He seems to be like happy all the time. Do you know what happened with him? Harold, did you remember Robbie Williams?
Who?
Robbie Williams, do you remember him?
No,
He's a super famous actor. Who remember him?
Yes,
Okay, Sophie.
Monkey.
Okay, all of you, all those who remember him, what happened with that boy?
He's
We are
something
today.
like cases with him.
Okay, one by one. First Luna
Somehow,
and then Sophie. So Luna, go.
he killed himself in his house. I don't know how to say ahorcar, but he suicide basically.
He committed suicide. What about you, Sophie? What do you want to say about him?
Because today life is today. How do you say Sia?
Empty.
Empty.
sorry.
And we are today. I don't wait. And to know important to the action. We are not selling and to the allow for do the job and this update to the season. And yes, it's very sad.
Yeah, David, what do you want to say?
Robbie Williams es el de Jumanji.
Yeah,
¿Cuál es ese?
the Jumanji boy. What did you
Ah,
remember of that boy?
nothing. I just are the question who are.
So, yeah, he was an actor who was always showing us that he was really happy and that he had the perfect life and that he was a super nice person and that he had no problems. And the reality was that he was full of depression and he had a lot of bad things. He was super sad. He wasn't having like a good time. No, it's not the black one. It's the one from Jumanji, the old Jumanji, you know? So, taking into account these kind of cases, do you think that famous people are really living their dreams?
Some of them, like I said.
Some of them. Or let's check, for example, the case of Justin Bieber. Did you listen like the case that he was saying that everyone was really bad and the industry was a mess and that they did a lot of awful things to him, but now he is singing again. So what
Pero
happened with
las
him?
chicas son todas bailas, profe, porque son más
Teacher,
Tell me, Lou.
it's not to be bad,
I
but
don't
I
think.
think that Miley Cyrus is going to end killing herself.
Maybe we don't know, but maybe because, for example, Miley, we are looking at her and she seems to be super happy, but we don't know. Alejo, tell me.
I was thinking that the most of the famous people that are famous, they are not really. Their dream wasn't be famous. They just wanted to sing, and that make them famous. You know, like they wanted to sing, they wanted to act, and what they love to do is what that make them famous. Um, but the ones who um, se dejan consumir for all that are the ones that and killing themselves or something.
Now that you are saying that, Alejo, I want to ask you, what would you do if You write something so nice that you reach a huge level of fame. Maybe not singing, maybe not acting by your writings. What will you do at that point? The point where you are not going to have privacy, the point where you have to be smiling all the time, the point where you have like a manager who is going to tell you what to do and when to do it. How could you manage that?
I think that it's a crazy thing to think because if you think about it, the writers are not famous like the singers or the actors. They are famous, some of them, but the people don't stop them in the street to take pictures, or they are not be chasing be chased by paparazzis or something. But if it happens, I would stay at my home. I don't know. It would be
All the
difficult to
time.
manage.
So all the time you will be like in your house.
It's like the stereotype of writer. I mean, I have to write, and what a better place to do it than my house.
Okay, Luna, tell me.
Would you like to be famous?
Actually, no. I wouldn't like to. I mean, I like to sing a lot, and when I was like 5 years old, I guess I'm like five. My 5-year-old girl like who was in the house or maybe 10 years old watching Hannah Montana and all of that. Imagine the life with the blonde hair and everything and singing in front of many people. But no, now now I have grown up, and I never want to be part of that life. I guess that I love my life as it is right now, and I have all the things that I ever wanted to have. So, and I'm happy, and I have time to be with my family. I have time to be with my students. I have time to go and travel and do whatever I want to do, without the stress of being famous. So I would like to be famous.
Well, now we can be a good tuber, a good English tuber.
Yeah. So let's finish this first hour with Ana Torres, Princess. I want to listen to you. Do you think that famous people are really living their dream? Yes, baby, I can listen to you. So, attack, tell me.
In a way, yes, because when they have already um, um, accomplished part of their goal, they start to get ¿cómo se dice depresión?
Depression.
Depression, and they will probably fall into suicide
To suicide or to kill himself.
suicide or on drugs.
Okay, and what about you? Did you ever want to be famous?
I don't know.
Why not? For example, you are an excellent drawer. You can draw like an angel, baby. So, did you ever want to be famous by showing your draws and your art?
Um,
¿Alguna vez quisiste ser famosa mostrando lo que tú haces, tus dibujos? Yes or no?
no.
So just for you. Your draws are just for you. O sea, ¿dejarías tus dibujos guardados para ti o los compartirías, no sé, con personas cercanas, por ejemplo? And not even online, ni siquiera online. Por ejemplo, como estas personas que hacen mangas online y caricaturas y all those things. Would you like to do it? ¿Te gustaría hacer algo así? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, baby. So, all of you, let's finish right now because you have another class. Do you have microphone? Because I have like your answers here, Sarita. No, Sarita, you don't have microphone, yes? Or yes? No. But Sarita is saying that she believes that they are dreaming their dream because they have everything they want. I'm sorry. They have everything they want, you know?
Not a little
And
drama.
some of them do what they like. And okay, here, not all famous people are living their dream, but most do it because they have what they need, what they want, and more. They do what they want and they want. Yes, I would like to be famous. I would like to be recognized creating something innovative, yeah, that improves the environment so that I can have everything I want. Okay, I would like that kind of dream, like famous because you are helping the environment. And in the case of Jose said that he thinks that the people that is famous is not always living their dreams because some people are famous for a decision or for something that they don't want to. And yeah, he is hoping not being rude, but okay. So, babies, I see you in the next 2 hours of class. Bye bye.